yeah, it's a party in here. Welcome guys, another installment of one of these videos where I show off my old artwork. This time we're gonna look at the 2010 artwork. 2010. Lots of weird stuff happened that year. I remember it was the year where I officially copyrighted my books. It's just a few couple books, but yeah, wanted to I was showing off my work on YouTube and social media, and I was getting more serious on what I should show off to people. But this year, 2010 is still a pretty awkward year for art. You will see some awkward stuff, especially the more sexual stuff. That's another thing I gotta warn you guys about. There will be some sexual pictures. Nothing too explicit or anything. Maybe girls in bikinis. You might see their high beams on, if you know what I mean. So if there's any kids watching, I highly recommend you don't watch it. And yeah, if there's any kids in the area, make sure they don't look. Alright? I don't know, you're the parent, not me.
Sex? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't act all ignorant. Alright, let's just start. 2010, here we go. Oh man, this is the cover for the 2011 calendar. Yes, it is the 2011 calendar, but I worked on it in 2010, of course. So let's zoom in. Whoops, that's a fast zoom in. Still, I drew everything on paper first, and then I scanned it to the computer, and I colored everything and blended the shadows and the highlights in Photoshop. Very strange that the characters are looking at gold and treasure. Very strange. Blue's birthday. This is gonna be an episode of JNT. Like, it's gonna be late into the series, but Blue's celebrating her 16th birthday, and it'll be a lot happier than this. Still, it is strange. I love how Lemon just sticks out, from this whole gloomy atmosphere. That's how she is. I think this is where I decided, I'm gonna make Lemon a very happy girl. Like, irrationally happy, because that's funny. And yeah, I gave her this gift. I don't know what it is, but I gave it to her. It's from me. Ashley in her somewhat business appropriate costume. I don't know, but look at those sausages you call fingers. No. This isn't right. Her index finger is much thicker than the rest. What's going on? This isn't good. Nope. Oh yeah. I drew characters in their quote-unquote alternate costumes. This is how they look like in the following year. So Blue is a sophomore in high school. So she pierced her ear and she changed her pigtails. And she changed her hair to look like cornrows. I'm gonna change that now. Cassidy playing her saxophone. Same. These characters, they're wearing new costumes or new outfits. I like this shirt for David. It's a hot rod. See, it's flames on tires. Hot rod. Get it? Yeah. He looks like a comedian. A failed comedian.
Don't try wearing it in Brooklyn!
Yeah. Still chewing that gum. Oh, Jane. See? This is her as a sophomore. I think she's still sporting braces. This is probably her last year wearing those braces. And she's wearing those plastic spheres on her hair. Every year she changes her hair tie. And now it's 2 spheres. Freshman Jeff. Yeah. wearing this old vest. In fact, this old vest is how he used to look like back when I first drew him. Yeah, it was after the Pokemon phase where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna draw Jeff and his own adventures. What should he draw? Excuse me, what should he wear? He can't draw. Or, but still, I just made him wear this blue vest with this weird pattern. So this is a little callback to the old way on how I used to draw him. Who are you? You are not Jennifer. Jennifer is wearing this weird cocktail dress. No, strapless cocktail dress. Actually, cocktail dresses are strapless, right?
Go ahead, girl.
I don't know. I'm no fashion expert, you know. But gotta love how I would draw the dress wrapping around the breast, just wrapping around, you know. Yeah, Chris changed her hair, and she has a very funny shirt here. 100% real, and they are. Oh, Lemon, she changed her hair a bit, got longer, and she's wearing a sweater. Nice. Lily, she's looking a bit more sexy, I guess. And I like the sheriff's, badge. It's not really a sheriff's badge, but you know what it looks like. Right on her hat. I think that's neat. Oh, nice. I remember this. When Maria enters 2nd grade, she cuts her hair shorter, and she's now wearing Jeff's old shirt. Because it shrunk in the washer. So it's a hand-me-down. She's now wearing the number 4 shirt. Oh, Sarah also cut her hair. And this happened in real life, too. You know, the real life Sarah, she cut her hair short back in sophomore year. Yeah, or was it junior year? I think it was junior year when she cut her hair, but still, cartoon Sarah, when she entered high school, she wanted a new look, so she sported short hair. Tanya, wearing panties on her head. Just like that one quickie. Yeah, that quickie right there. So I guess this quickie is kind of referencing off of this strange image of her wearing her panties on her head. One of these days, it's gonna happen. You know, kids will be wearing their underwear on their head just for a weird fashion statement or a challenge, a TikTok challenge or something. It's gonna happen, and you know where to give credit to.
Wrong.
You're gonna give credit to me. Yeah. Taylor, sporting his old school look. Yeah, the red backwards hat and this. Because, yeah, I originally based Taylor's look off of the main trainer of Pokemon Gold and Silver. I think his name is Jimmy in the cartoon. But yeah, that same hairstyle. I made up the shirt and everything, but the hat and that hair sticking out, that's Jimmy from the old Gold and Silver games. And his mom with a shake, I guess. Getting there with their current dress or their current outfit, still sporting the stupid headband. Tim and Tom. Doesn't work that way, guys. Oh gosh. What'd I tell you?
Damn.
Yeah. So, you know the infamous hentai manga of the girl, Mega Milk Girl. So I drew Ashley like that, just for fun. Practiced, think of it as a study. A pose study, a shadow study. And this isn't her face at all. Nope. And her hair. Gosh, that hair looks awful. But I did like the way I rendered that diamond. Pretty neat. Ashley wouldn't be the type to do this. I mean, this looks more like Carla's territory. You know, Blue's cousin. Oh, a lovely picture of them on the beach.
You know what? I don't want this cookie. I just want to get to the beach.
Perspective is a bit weird. I mean, why would the rocks be so close to the water here? You know, there's barely enough room for the shore or the sand. Gotta love those real rocks. Those are actual rocks. Photographs of rocks. A very blurry tree. David in a Speedo. This is his actual, you know, swimwear. Speedo. Gotta give the girls fan service. I know Jeff is checking Jane out. You know it.
Oh, damn.
Old graphic of the West End girls. Yeah, a lot of this is just promotion. Yeah, adult Kelsey again. Wearing a very provocative dress. But the real Kelsey, you know, she appreciates it. It's very nice.
Go to it, champ.
And yeah, I think this is the same year where I found my signature. The way, you know, how I would sign my stuff. Not very good, because I think I still had the mouse and I drew this signature with the mouse. But you know, I'm getting better. I was getting better. This is a Blue picture from last year. I don't know why it's here. Oh, here's Blue in her underwear.
Oh, damn.
Why? Why is her skin so yellow? It's like she has jaundice or hepatitis. No, Blue's not like that. She doesn't have hepatitis at all. But I think this underwear is canon. You know, she wears this. Blue's cat graphic. Oh yes, this is a year where I get to make some graphic design stuff, because I was still at art college. You know, I was taking multimedia and design. So our assignments, we had to make logos. So I made a logo for a pretend coffee shop called Buzz and Run, which, you know, is an actual coffee shop in Jeff and Taylor's universe. So I like to use this logo in the comic, because I think it's still nice. Blue's cousin Carla, looking very painterly and blurry. What is that she's holding? It's a pen. It's a very weird looking pen, but you see the sharpness right here. It's a pen, really. It's not a vibrator, even though she owns some vibrators. This Carla chick. It's a pen shaped like a vibrator. You know, maybe she can use it that way. You never know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. An unfinished picture of Cassidy looking at, you know, downtown Somerville, and look at this blocky ass building. So ugly. Terrible. Designing a CD sleeve with my artwork. And see, I'm getting better with my signature. And the old JFM Studio logo. The old one, where I used Joker Man as the font. I mean, it looks nice, I guess, I don't know, it's just something you expect from a 10-year-old. But me, back then, when I was like a 20-year-old, nah.
Oh, give me a break.
More art school stuff. You know, I designed this. I was provided the words, but I made it into a little comic thing. You know, the chickens and the Space Needle. Same thing. Same little brochure. My Christmas card where Jeff and Jane are being all lovey-dovey. Get out of here. More promotional stuff. Oh yeah, I actually have this as a what? A mouse pad, yeah. A mouse pad on my Zazzle, yeah, which I don't promote anymore. But yeah, I remember I gave this to my sister, and she still has the mouse pad. That's how the comic Cindy is, you know. Oh boy, the old cover for Nightmare Camping Trip. Yeah. See the boys in their tent, Jerry looking like Will Ferrell, and Nightmare Monster's Sabretooth eyes being all huge and mysterious. Boy, that's strange. Dead ass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what Jeff is looking at. Yeah, a donkey in the distance. He loves donkeys. He wants to ride one. In New Mexico. That's his dream. That's one of his dreams. It's canon. He wants to drive it. He wants to ride a donkey in New Mexico. Oh, maybe it's canon. I don't know. Ah, DJ. This is him if he was a dictator. It's my own little take of a screenshot from Street Fighter Alpha 3, where you see M. Bison as he blows up a city. He goes like, "What incredible power!" with this super warped view. So I drew DJ like that. Strange. Wow. I kind of forgot about this. Yeah, it's a very strange Photoshop of me as DJ. I guess this is DJ in real life. But man, it looks creepy. The mix of painterly blenderness, you see, blurriness, with realistic, with the real shirt and a real face. This is disturbing, man. This is like scary stories to tell in the dark. Disturbing. Okay, nice people. Nice doctors. Surgeons, I guess. So another assignment we had in designs class was making our own board games. So I was in charge of designing the, characters. So yeah, here they are. Doctors. I guess they're doctors in the Jeff Taylor's universe. Very strange. I'm not too happy about her thumb placement here. It bothers me. But yeah, these are supposed to be surgeons. We'll see the cover later. It's called Medical Madness. And this right here is the West End Girls. I draw a West End Girls picture every year, and this is 2010s. And you can see how I used to draw them, how I viewed them. They were just eye candy back then. That was their sole purpose, really. Lily putting that Jeff doll between her breasts. Jennifer with a pick, I guess. Almost like they're gonna attempt some voodooism on the dolls. Ashley putting Taylor in her shirt. It's very strange, but you see how I used to treat them. Yeah, here's J&T in the mall, and they're getting attacked by Ava Dodds again. Nice little view, little perspective, but this here, I think I remember being proud of this picture. The angle, the foreshortening, the fireworks, the buildings, the Buzz and Run coffee, the interaction between Jane and Jeff. Yeah, I liked it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, pretty much. Amanda's getting her hair cut. Yeah, I just drew Amanda for fun. She was still a character from Malice Mansion. She was gonna die, but I just drew her, for fun here. But yeah, this is like 5 years before I turned her into my mascot. She doesn't want her hair cut. More promo pics. Strange. Ooh, nice. Grand Theft Auto Somerville 3. The third installment. Yeah. You see that helicopter again in the left-hand corner? The boys and Jane are getting chased by a truck, and Taylor's shooting at it. Captain Starla is the main bad guy here, and she has Maria kidnapped. She's the main bad guy. Well, this is supposed to be Jenny inside a tube. You know, one of those tubes where people get genetically grown, created from just DNA. Here's the boys running. What kind of gun is this? Crappy gun. Jane's smoking. Why is she smoking? I don't know, because it's rated M. Gotta make it edgy somehow. Oh yes, this is the same year where I designed my bad guys. You know, I colored them in this weird Mario Strikers type of art style. It looks neat. I mean, of course, more, you know, there are some characters that are more dynamic, like this. This is a more dynamic look, with the movement, the form, composition. Looks nice. I don't know if this is supposed to be a seed from DJ. DJ seed. See the eyes? It's from DJ. And it's growing into an actual plant, and it's taking over some of them. I scrapped it. It's dumb. A dumb idea. But here's the actual DJ. I like the movement of the piece. Here's EG. EG2. Ava Dodds. Evil Holly. I like the movement in this. And yeah, she was supposed to be Holly's evil clone, but I scrapped her. No, that's not gonna happen. Flore. She's still a bad guy. She'll appear. Eleanor. She used to be a bad guy. But not anymore. She's a sympathetic character. G-Station, there's nothing sympathetic about this bastard. G-Station. I'm glad he blew up. The GTV. Remember in that one video, the other, when I was talking about my 06 pictures? No, my 08. The 08 pictures. You watch TV in this thing, and it decides what character in the TV gets to appear in real life. Like I said, like it can be Jaws. You're watching Jaws, and then all of a sudden it freezes. Jaws is missing because Jaws is, you know, in your bathtub. Jenny was a bad guy at one point. I have no idea why. Oh yeah, the cult girls. Caitlin and Amy. And here's that woman who gets to molest Jeff. Yeah, fun times ahead. Money Man. I think he's still a bad guy in the comic. Ralph Bronson and the Spyware Puppet. Still, you know, he's growing out his beard. He's getting crazier and crazier. This guy. He was going to be a bad guy in JNT. He's based off of the late Rush Limbaugh, but I called him Rush Limburger. And he was not a radio talk show host, but a dealer of sorts. And in the original Ninja Nonsense, Rizzo was like a hitman hired by Rush Limburger. But I decided to scrap him, get him out of here, and I decided to tie in Team Starhammer with Rizzo, and you know, it makes sense, because Team Starhammer are the real bad guys. And here's Sabretooth. He was a bad guy, with his mouth all the way here. Looks like a frog, an evil frog. And these kids, they are going to be in the comic. They're going to be a one-off. I don't know if I'll call them bad guys. They're not official villains, but they are mean kids who bully Cassidy. And Sophie. Back then I considered her a bad guy, even though now her and her boyfriend Kyle, they're more like trolls in the school rather than evil people. But Starla is a bad guy, a villain. And this is her without her hat. I don't know why I drew her without the hat. Oh, and Super DJ. He was You know, DJ gets all buff and muscular. He still will, but he won't have like, you know, superpowers like this. Oh, and here's that other girl, Violet, that killed off. This has to be the very last time I drew her. So yeah, she's gone. She's public domain. You can have her. The new comic book heroes of today. Jeff and Taylor in the old hand-drawn logo. And look at them. Think they're all cool. They're not. Oh my. Yeah, this picture. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I will say this. At a time, I was very... You know, I didn't want to see this picture again. Because I showed it to some classmates and they called me a perv. They called me, you know, rightfully so, I guess. But, you know, I was shamed into this. But I was proud of it at the time, but I don't know what to say because it is strange. But I'm one of those guys where if an artwork gets heavily criticized, I do not want to see it again. You know, just like Pablo Picasso and his painting of the prostitutes, I think. It was so heavily panned that, you know, he put it in a corner of his studio, turned it around, and never saw it again. You know, until years later, I think. I'm that kind of person, man. Yes, I'm sorry, Rosie. I'm sorry for drawing your daughter that way. Look at that. She is not happy. But, you know, this is canon. Rosie may be a, you know, super religious, far-right Christian woman, but right under these clothes, she has tattoos. Because she had a wild past. Yeah. Here's Jane's first attempt at a school picture. You know, I drew her school picture like back then. This is how it was supposed to be, but I changed it. I don't know what this is. It's like a little experiment. Oh, this is Jill Nabat, I think, from Final Fantasy 13. The woman that looks so cool and sexy, but you don't get to fight her. If Jeff and Taylor was Keenan and Kel. I attempted to draw the logo in the Keenan and Kel's style, so I think I did a good job. Wow. See, more of this sexy work, and you can tell the underwear is painted on late because I actually drew them naked first. Yeah, Blue and her cousin Carla naked together. That's how it was. That's how I like to draw. Sometimes. Boy, even with a reference, they still look strange. Like Blue's like a shoulder. Doesn't make sense at all. Carla's eyes look so weird too, and her nose. Oh yeah. Episode 9 was originally supposed to take place in a haunted house, rather than the cemetery. More logo stuff. The Kitsap Zoo. I drew a little orange monkey. Yeah, this is a monkey, not a Sasquatch or anything. Chris's old look with her old dress, I think. Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. This is a very detailed picture too. Detailed for 2010. A very tasteful picture of Lily. Here she is again. And oh, here she is again. Yeah, sometimes when I made these pinups, I got lazy and just wanted to stick an actual photo that I found on the internet in the background. More logos of my other projects like School Spirit, White Man Extreme. Yeah. And this kid, Mackenzie. Yeah, I drew her. Okay. This is so stupid. For a little project, we had to make a little anti-drink and drive PSA. So I acted as myself, you know, and I was like, you know, I was a police officer and I was a drunk dude. So I was like, son, do you know what you did? You ran over a girl. So I drew this little girl, Mackenzie, run over. So a little warning to you guys, the next picture will be violent. I don't know why, but boy, I learned a big lesson. So here it is. Oh, whoops, no. Excuse me, this is not it. I don't know if it's in this gallery. I could have sworn it was right after her. But yeah, Main Street, yeah. What is this? I think that's freaking more art school stuff. But hey, here's what's her name, Martha, a character that we'll see in episode 22, 23, around there. Here it is, Medical Madness. You see the surgeons are rushing in to get the organs and their stuff. I don't think this is hygienic. I don't think this is up to code to how the doctors work. See the green guy is slipping on something, and the ambulance is part of the logo here. It's not like he's holding up this ambulance or something. That's not what's happening. Yep, the logo. This logo, man, I don't know why I designed it this way. The House of Mirth. Yeah, this is public domain stuff that we get to use, so yeah. Yeah, Ashley with her dress, with a very big ass. I don't know why she has a, that, what's it called? I'll just call it a booty, She has that booty. Ashley's not known for that booty. In canon, her booty is very unimpressive because it's her breasts that are, her feature, her sexual feature. But yeah, look at this, a real life picture in the background. And I think this is the last time I use lens flare, I hope. My gosh. Here's the Nightmare camping trip again. My friend Nina, I drew her. This is the first time I drew her. More logos. I'm proud of this logo. Paraguas Roja Salsa, which means red umbrella salsa. Yeah, you get it? The umbrella and the J is the handle. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Jeff and Taylor playing with the kids. I don't think Jeff thinks it's fun. Actually, the boys don't think it's fun at all. Oh, my character Kelly from School Spirit. Not very good. I mean, I draw her much better now, of course. The trilogy. The Arthur Miller trilogy of posters. So, I designed this. Based off of Arthur Miller's books. A View from the Bridge. The Crucible. And All My Sons. I thought it was good, even though my design teacher thought they were meh. Okay, yeah, this is it, guys. This is the violent picture I was warning you guys about. Man, I didn't know. I called it Roadkill. I'm so sorry. I would never draw this again, or something like this again, Even though, yes, Malice Mansion will be a thing, but there's a reason why the kids will be killed, but still, nothing like this. Okay, the next picture is the more detailed drawing. The full picture. It's terrible. Her bones sticking out and everything, but yeah, I learned a good lesson because, I didn't get in trouble or anything. It's just my my teacher at the time. I think it was Robbie. Yeah, Robbie Gilbert. He used to be an animator. He used to work for Nickelodeon. Yeah, he was my teacher. But he told me a good lesson about invoking horror into people. He said it's better for people to use their imagination than actually seeing the horror in front of them like this. He says this is cheap stuff. If you want to invoke real horror, just imply that a little girl gets run over or something. You may maybe have a shot of her scooter being torn in half, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Happier stuff ahead. Jeff and Jane in school, in the school ball. I mean, how long is this video? I'm afraid to check. A little preview of an upcoming episode. Dr. Fernando. He will still be in the episode, but he's supposed to be a very narcissistic scientist. He invents a lot of stuff, but in all his stuff, he has to have his face on it. It's nice. What is this? This looks like Jennifer as a cat. Very cute. Gets a ponytail and everything.
Wrong.
Captain Starla with dice and glasses. I don't know what this is all about. I didn't finish it, but it looks kind of neat. Oh boy, more sexy pictures. Jane and Blue together on the water. Ugh, I don't know what this is all about. Eh. But yeah, this is the gist of 2010 pictures, I was getting better with my line work. But still, coloring and shading could still use some work, but if it's something like this, heck yeah. I think that this is one of my better works when it comes to shading and texture. I mean, look at this zombie. Look at the gnarly skin. I think this girl is supposed to be based off of Haruhi for that one anime, The Melancholy of Haruhi something something. And J&T as mummies. Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. Boy Scouts. And ghosts. And that's it, guys. That's 2010 pictures. 40 minutes, oh my gosh. These videos are getting longer and longer. I don't know how... If you had the patience to look at this whole thing, or to listen, then you are a true G. So, there you have it, guys. 2010 pictures. Next video, I will be talking about the history of Jeff Jefferson. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be the first of many videos in a series. So, can't wait to show you guys that. Alright, JFM out. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye guys.